Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Asmahwati binti Rosli, PhD student from School of Education Study in University of Science Malaysia, will represent my topic, that is Motion Visual Laboratory Module in the Learning Speed and Acceleration Need Assessment Study. The purpose is needs assessment study was done as preliminary step in developing motion visual laboratory module in the learning speed acceleration. Learning mathematics is often considered to be difficult pursued by students all over the world. Several simulation-based learning and traditional laboratory learning were explored and compared in the context of education study said by Chang 2008. A prototype introductory physics laboratory, as example, had been designed to teach a student some general intellectual skill widely useful in scientific works, which include both basic skill, estimating quantities, determining errors, or applying useful measuring techniques, and higher level skill, effectively describing experiment and flexibility adapting the result knowledge to different conditions, said by Reef and Mark. The other one also said laboratory work is a main component in speed and acceleration. Many students cannot meaningfully summarize the important aspect of an experiment they have just completed. Defective procedure knowledge is often evident in the problem-solving approaches employed by most of the students. Research findings also suggest that a conventional or traditional laboratory is ineffective in dealing with misconception, but students often confuse between speed and acceleration or create analogies between them and major difficulties when using graphical representation of motion. Simulation-based learning involves learning performed in a computer environment in which the learner gradually infers the features of the concept model while he or she proceeds through the simulation, which may lead to change in his or her original concept. The main purpose of this research is to determine the effective instructional strategy in teaching motion visual laboratory in secondary school from the cognitive and attitudinal perspective. Specifically, the objective of this study are to investigate the topic difficulty level of Form 2 syllabuses and to investigate the problem in learning of speed and acceleration. In this study also, motion visual laboratory module in the learning speed and acceleration will be developed as a learning aid for speed and acceleration topic as it saves costs and helps students to visualize the moment of understanding of speed and acceleration. According to Changes 2001, a complex information given to the students is simplified by technology and provide them opportunity learning by doing as the module provided animation to support the abstract concept. This motion visual laboratory module in the learning speed and acceleration will be developed by following ADDIE model. ADDIE stands for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement and Evaluate. In the first phase, analysis plan systematically. The result from this analysis phase will be used as preliminary step in developing motion visual laboratory module in the learning speed and acceleration. Now we move to the next slide, that is a methodology. For the design of study, the aim of this quantitative descriptive study is to investigate the student's perception on difficulty level of topics in Form 2 mathematics syllabus problem faced by students in learning speed and acceleration. A questionnaire and a test were used to collect data from respondents. And then for the sample, 170 Form 2 students in secondary school in the area of the Kuala Kangsar Perak involved in the survey and 41 out of 170 Form 2 students answer the speed and acceleration achievement test. Their age is 14 years old. Both male and female pupils will be the research participants. These Form 2 students are learning fraction according to KSSM Mathematics syllabus as mandated by the Curriculum Department, Malaysian Ministry of Education. And then for the instrument, a topic difficulty level survey questionnaire of the mathematics from 2 topics was done to collect data from respondents. This instrument consists of all 6 topics in Form 2 syllabus where respondents rated the chapter which using Likert scale. The speed and acceleration achievement test is used to identify the student understanding on the concept of speed and acceleration. This instrument included the design of motion visual laboratory and the psychomotor items of motion laboratory work. This instrument was run to diagnose the parameters such as performance test score, instructional efficiency, and time on task of the student virtual laboratory work compared to the rational method. This consists 2 structural questions on speed and acceleration concept based on learning outcome from KSSM published by Curriculum Development Centre, Ministry of Education, Malaysia. For the result, we have for the table 2, the topic difficulty level questionnaire was analyzed to get the student perspective on the topic difficulty level of Form 2 mathematics syllabus. The result in table 2 shows that speed and acceleration, which is mean 4.24 and standard deviation 0.842. For the second result shown at the table 3, which is from the speed and acceleration achievement test, 22 students scored between 0% to 39%, and 13 students scored between 40% to 69%, and 6 students scored between 70% to 100%. From this result, we can see 53.7% of students have poor understanding on speed and acceleration concept. The speed and acceleration concept in each item were analyzed and the result is shown in table 3 like what I said before. Overall, the student concept on the speed and acceleration is low, with the lowest mean score is 4 concept apply, appreciate knowledge and skill of speed and acceleration in the context of a non-routine problem solving in creative manner, which is the mean is 0.24 and the standard deviation 0.353, followed by apply, appreciate knowledge and skill of speed and acceleration in the context of complex routine problem solving, which is the mean is 0.30 and standard deviation 0.477. And then for our discussion for this topic is from the result, speed and acceleration was chosen to develop the motion visual laboratory module in the learning speed and acceleration instead of speed and acceleration, which has highest mean score for this topic. Students need to understand by demonstrate and apply the understanding of speed and acceleration. And also from the result of the speed and acceleration concept from the speed and acceleration achievement test in the table 3, most of the students were unable to apply appropriate knowledge and skill of speed and acceleration in the context of non-routine problem solving in a creative manner. Some of the students have problem in writing the correct symbols for students for speed and acceleration equation. The student have problem in identifying the flow of speed and acceleration through the situation given in the question. Since the student cannot determine the speed and the acceleration, so the student lack an intuition about the acceleration. It's difficult for students to understand the mathematics because the conventional teaching method cannot help them to visualize any condition or changes. According to Feifei and Robert 2019, much more research is required to understand what students think they are learning through discussion and how they learn when the tasks in their courses require them to move back and forth between. We go for the conclusion. The conclusion is learning mathematics education through traditional laboratory work has often related to a thematic and untested work that compulsory to be attended by all students. Some research has been done in order to improve and generate student interest in this field. Computer simulation-based learning or visual laboratory is one of the teaching tools in education. Educational support was expected to enhance the effectiveness of learning mathematics. To overcome this problem, a motion visual laboratory module in the learning speed and acceleration was planned to develop. This motion visual laboratory model is intended to help students in improving their conceptual and increasing their motivation during speed and acceleration learning. That's all for me. Thank you.